Yeah. No, I've got them all convinced that, I'm really into Macs in a big, big way. We all know that Windows is much better. Vista is the bomb, dude. I can't believe anybody would buy a Mac over a computer with Vista on it. Even Windows 7 is better. What? We're live? Live from Decatur, Indiana. It's FrugalTech-Live. How are you? Hey, welcome to FrugalTech-Live. Tonight's the first time we're doing our new show at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Glad everybody could be here tonight and join us. Always a lot of fun. First, I want to get some housekeeping out of the way. We give every show a name. This is episode number 170. It's called Hey, You Get Off of My Cloud. And you'll see what I'm talking about a little bit later in the show. I give every, as I said, every show a name and a title. And also, we have some sponsors here for FrugalTech-Live. And we want to thank them so much for helping making this show a possibility. And the first sponsor I want to talk about is called HelpSpot, helpspot.com. They make a wonderful help desk application. When you're trying to give great service to your clients, you're dealing with things like trouble tickets, you're building a knowledge base, helpspot.com. You want to check that out, and you can get a free evaluation by visiting helpspot.com. You can get it even in a hosted version, or you can get it on premise as well. And to the viewers of FrugalTech-Live, if you go to helpspot.com and you want to purchase software by using the coupon code FrugalTech, you can get up to 50% off. So that's great, great stuff. Also, want to mention that we're having a drawing on November the 25th, and we're giving away a 5-machine license of the GFI network server monitor. Now, this is a great product, especially when you install it on your network, and it will keep track of how your hardware is getting along, your CPU is not too busy, your hard drive is not getting too full. Great stuff. And also on your servers, if you have an SQL server, an Exchange server, GFI network server monitor can keep track of those essential Windows services, make sure they're all working in peak condition. If there's an issue, I can email you, I can send you a text alert. And you can win this. This is a $500 piece of software. And you can win it by doing these 3 simple things. Number 1, being a subscriber to our YouTube channel. Number 2, be live in our chat room at the time of the drawing. And number 3, I'm going to ask a question about network server monitor, and the first person to answer the question correctly will be declared the winner. So this is great stuff. I want to make sure that you take advantage of that and could win. That would be really good. We'll also give a shout out to our chat room moderators, Free Tech Tube, tonight for giving us a hand with the show. We kind of know there's a lot of people wondering why we moved to the 7 o'clock p.m. time change. And really it was for a couple reasons. Number 1, this is not how we make our living, right? And it really affected our business trying to do it at 1 o'clock in the afternoon every day. And it did not help us in a good way. So we thought by moving it to later on in the day, it's going to give more opportunity for other people to actually see the show in real time, which is good. We're recording it, and then we stream it live. We stream it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We are a show about business and technology, and the business of technology, really. We're going to be talking a lot about enterprise computing, small business computing, server platforms, enterprise software, everything from mail servers to databases, application servers, terminal services, routers, switches, all this sort of thing. That is kind of where we're at, accounting packages, human resources packages. We're going to be talking a lot about that. We tend to stick on the business side of stuff, but we'll also talk about some consumer stuff as well. So we really appreciate everybody stopping by. We know it's going to take a little bit of time for everybody to kind of figure out where we're at. We're tweeting it out there and letting people know where we're at. And so do check us out. So we also have an exciting addition to Frugal Tech Live. We got Mr. Jim Martin, and Jim is going to start coming on the show on a regular basis and talking to us. He's very much the Microsoft guy. He knows a lot about Microsoft technologies, and so if you've got questions and you're looking for some help with that, then that would be a good person to also talk to. So he's going to be joining us a little bit later in the show, about 7:30. And we, as far as our time frame is concerned, we were going to record the first part of the show till about 8 o'clock, thereabout. And then afterward is kind of just see how things are going as to how long the show is going to run every day. With that in mind, I thought I would also mention that our sponsor, GFI Software, and they have a wonderful product called Mail Security. And what Mail Security is a way to protect your Exchange server against spam, or not spam, but viruses, Trojans. It scans the email for malicious content, attachments, that kind of thing. And it can use up to 5 different antivirus scanners before that email is processed and sent to your Exchange server, up to 5. And it can quarantine these emails. It can delete them, whatever you want to do with them. And it comes with Norman and Bitdefender, 2 antivirus scanners right off the bat. It just comes with those when you purchase Mail Security. Now, here's the cool thing. You can also use AVG, McAfee, and Kaspersky antivirus scanners in addition to Norman and Bitdefender with Mail Security. And GFI is discounting those products 40% off through the end of December. So make sure you check that out with us. You know, one of the, I think, linchpins of PC manufacturers out there has been, and I think for the foreseeable future will remain, Dell Computer. And they have seen their, over the last year, they've seen their stock started to come back up. Things are kind of looking up for Dell, but not as well as everyone would hope. There is still very much weakness in the PC marketplace right now. And, you know, it was anticipated that Windows 7 would lift everybody up. The tide would lift everybody up, Dell included, HP, all these companies, these manufacturers of PCs. But it's not really happened like it was anticipated. That has not really happened. And one of the reasons being is that consumers typically, I think, adopt new operating systems much more quickly than businesses. And the lion's share of Dell's business, about 80% of it, come from corporations and government customers. 80% of their sales come from government and corporate customers. That's pretty doggone amazing. And so guess what? These are not the folks typically that's going to rush out and be the early adopters for Windows 7. And this is not helping Dell's cause right now. Hey, the Apple dudes, how are you? Welcome to Frugal Tech Live. Dell's had some losses in their market share. They've given up market share to HP. They've given it up to Acer. They've given it up to somewhat to Lenovo. There's been, they're losing. They're losing the market share to these companies. But this whole concept of Windows 7 lifting that boat is not coming to pass for Dell. And we're watching Dell very closely. Hey, the Apple dudes, how are you? It says, I want in the chat except for once. Well, welcome to Frugal Tech Live. We just moved to the 7 o'clock p.m. time zone. I think we're going to have a lot of fun.